The darkness tries to cover up the light of the day. A new chapter is coming, you just have to flip the page. And yes, I may sound crazy, but I know we'll be okay. 'Cause change comes in waves, sudden and strange. There's joy in the pain, sunshine and rain. Do you want to rewind the days, to go back to when you were unafraid? It's time to face the big world that's ahead of you. Your past life is now gone, so that in the new, in place along our paths with people who have stayed. Please stay be there instead of walking away. 'Cause change comes in waves, sudden and strange. There's joy in the pain, sunshine and rain. The mountains you have overcome, the battles you never thought you could have won. I've seen your strength and felt your drive. You've flown so far and climbed so high. The mountains you have overcome, the battles you never thought you could have won. I've seen your strength and felt your drive. You've flown so far and climbed so high. The mountains you have overcome, the battles you never thought you could have won. I've seen your strength and felt your drive. You've flown so far and climbed so high. 'Cause change comes in waves, sudden and strange. There's joy in the pain, sunshine and rain. Are you nervous, sleep and maybe fall? Are you anxious when you don't know it all? When unfamiliar waters try to shake your face, and darkness tries to cover up the light on a day. A new chapter is coming, you just have to flip the page. And yes, I may sound crazy, but I know we'll be okay. 'Cause change comes in waves, sudden and strange. There's joy in the pain, sunshine and rain.
Thank you guys. All right, go work a leg. I'll see you. I don't know. We need a D. Where's Lily? Yeah, we need a pop.
that your mouth would be prettier shut. But you of the swift words and clear currents were born to speak. Forget the icy stares from your source. There's only truth. They may tell you, they may tell you, they may tell you, they may tell you, are not worthy, they may tell you, breathe. But you of the green roots and pure words were born to grow. Forget the empty hearts. Everything you touch opens up. They may tell, but ocean woman, sometimes your waves will break. The tides can't come in strong every day, and even the moon makes mistakes. So when your waters falter, they may ask you, who do you think you are? And you can tell them, I am a woman. I keep the company of others like me. Women of forest, women of fire, women of sunshine, women of sea. And we live into everything from coral reef to redwood tree. They may tell you, they may tell you, they may tell you, don't get ahead of yourself. Ignore them. Go as far as you can.
Where should we go? Shit.
Circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by. There's a better home awaiting if we try, Lord, if we try. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting if we try, Lord, if we try. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting if we try, Lord, if we try. I was singing with my sisters. I was singing with my friends. And we all can sing together, 'cause the circle never ends. Oh, will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting if we try, Lord, if we
I bet it was just me. But you totally hear me.
May I suggest to you, may I suggest this is the best part of your life. May I suggest this time is blessed for you. This time is blessed and shining, almost blinding bright. Just turn your head and you'll begin to see the thousand reasons that were just beyond your sight. The reasons why I suggest to you, why I suggest this is the best part of your life.
There is a world that's been addressed to you, intended only for your eyes. A secret world, a treasure just to you, of private scenes and brilliant dreams that mesmerize.
A tender lover's smile, a tiny baby's hands, the million stars that fill the turning sky at night. Oh, I suggest, yes, I suggest to you, yes, I suggest this is the best part of your life. There is a hope that's been expressed in you, the hope of 7 generations, maybe more. This is the faith that they invest in you, is that you'll do one better than was done before. Inside you know, inside you understand, inside you know what's yours to finally set right. And I suggest to you, and I suggest this is the best part of your life.
There is a song comes from the west to you, comes from the west, comes from the slowly setting sun. This is a song with a request of you to see how very short the endless days will run.
And when they're gone, and when the dark descends, we'd give anything for one more hour of light. May I suggest this is the best part
Thank you, Mrs. Keel and Mr. Rotundo, for our pre-ceremony concert provided by the Shawnee Treble Choir and the Shawnee Band. At this time, I will ask the senior members of the Shawnee Singers to please come up to the risers. I would also ask that we all stand for the national anthem directed by Mrs. Gina Keel.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Mrs. Keel and the Shawnee Senior Singers. Whoa. Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Mr. Campbell, and I'm the proud principal of Shawnee High School. I'd like to welcome from the Lenape Regional High School District Central Office, the Director of Programs and Planning, Mr. Bradley Bauer, a Supervisor of Child Study Team, Ms. Heather Lee, from the Lenape Regional High School District Board of Education, from Medford Lakes, Mr. Lee, from Medford Township, Mr. Stowe, and Mrs. Fitchett. Distinguished guests, parents and guardians, families and friends, and members of the Shawnee staff, and of course, the Shawnee High School class of 2026. I would like to welcome all of you to the Lenape Regional High School District at Shawnee High School for tonight's commencement ceremony for Shawnee High School's class of 2026. Standing at this podium tonight, looking out at all of you, I'm filled with an immense, overwhelming sense of pride reflecting on your journey through these halls. From the very first moment you arrived at Shawnee, you established yourself as a class of exceptionally high character and unwavering dedication. You didn't just walk through the hallways, you shaped them. Your legacy here is defined by strong, authentic leadership you displayed daily. The class of 2026 has served as a true heartbeat for our school building, and you have been exemplary role models for the underclassmen following in your footsteps. Look at what you have accomplished together, whether you were competing in the athletic arena, pouring your hearts out on the stage, or driving change within our various extracurricular clubs. You consistently reached for and achieved excellence. Well, what truly sets the class of 26 apart is how beautifully you balanced the heavy rigors of your academics with a vibrant, contagious school spirit. That energy has left an indelible permanent mark on Medford and Medford Lakes communities. So as you prepare to turn your tassel and move forward into the next chapter of your lives, my charge to you was simple. Carry the same leadership, the same deep compassion with you. The world outside the walls of Shawnee High School needs character that you have practiced right here over the last 4 years. So I would like to close my remarks with some very much deserved thank yous. First, to the teachers and staff of Shawnee High School, Medford Township, and Medford Lake School District. Your guidance and expertise played an instrumental role in the successes of the class of 26 over the past 12 years, has been truly remarkable. I would like all the educators that are here from Shawnee High School, Medford Township, Medford Lakes, and any school district to please stand and be recognized for the work that you do. And finally, to the parents and guardians, thank you for the endless work you have done raising the class of 26. I will now ask the senior class to please stand up and give your parents a round of applause to your teachers and parents who have done so much for you over the past 18 years. So in closing, thank you to the class of 26 for protecting, strengthening, and building upon our proud tradition of excellence. I'm deeply honored to have been part of your journey. We wish you nothing but absolute best in all your future endeavors, and when given the chance, choose kindness. And remember, once a renegade, always a renegade. Thank you. Now, at this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you the president of the class of 2026, Ms. Julia Pullen.
Good evening. My name is Julia Pullen, and I've had the privilege of representing the Shawnee Class of 2026 as class president for the past 4 years. In that time, I'd like to think that I did some good and gave my voice to what mattered most to all of you, but honestly, I feel like I'm the lucky one. Since my freshman year, I have had the privilege of spending time with the kindest, brightest, funniest, and most inspiring group of students. I'm continually impressed by your talent and your determination. If it's all right with you, I would like to take a moment to highlight some of the accolades achieved by my classmates. For instance, our music program. We put on Little Shop of Horrors and Newsies. Our band is all-state, our choir is all-state. Colin Sullivan earned Best Vocal Solo, while Lyle Wessel was awarded Best Accompanist. But our talent isn't just in music. Our FCCLA organization earned 5 bronze medals, 6 silver, and 6 gold medals in competition. My classmates are debate league champions. Lauren Kim was our overall champion for Math League. We have so much talent on this field tonight. Speaking of fields, our student athletes are incredible. The girls' tennis team is South Jersey champs. Our girls' swim team is as well, and number 2 in the state. Girls' soccer, you guessed it, also South Jersey champs and state finalists. And it's not just the girls. Our boys' tennis team is South Jersey champs, boys' lacrosse is too. Our esports team is state champs. As a matter of fact, 44 students from the class of 2026 are going to play a sport in college. What I think I'll remember most, though, isn't any single award, game, performance, or accomplishment. It's the everyday moments we shared along the way. The conversations in hallways between classes, the Friday night football games, the spirit weeks, snowball, and all the little memories that seemed ordinary at the time, but somehow became the moments we'll miss the most. Over the past 4 years, we've grown alongside one another. We've celebrated successes, learned from failures, and supported each other through challenges. Whether we were close friends or just familiar faces passing each other in the halls, every one of us helped shape what Shawnee felt like. Together, we created a community that I'm proud to have been a part of. Because of you, I've been challenged to step outside my comfort zone and try new things. I've taken risks, signing up for classes I might otherwise have skipped, joining sports I'd never played before, and even heading off to college, knowing it's new and a little scary, but also something we are all very capable of doing. After all, we've done so much. Congratulations to my fellow classmates, and thank you for allowing me to lead our class. It's been an honor. As we leave Shawnee and begin the next chapter of our lives, I hope we carry forward the same determination, kindness, and spirit that brought us to this moment. No matter where life takes us, we will always share these 4 years and the memories we made together. Congratulations, class of 2026. I can't wait to see what you accomplish next. I would like now to introduce Ms. Tina Talley, who will be recognizing my fellow graduates who have earned straight A's over the 4 years and local awards.
Thank you, Julia. Good evening. It is now my pleasure to announce the students receiving special recognition for the tremendous achievement of having A's on every report card for each class for all 4 years at Shawnee High School. Please stand as I read your name. These students are Jessica Liu, Madison Pizarski, Julie Segal, Anya Wilt, and Bela Yathav. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause for our students who have earned the very impressive honor of straight A's for all 4 years. Congratulations. We are grateful for the support shown by our community in supporting the continuing education of our students. In order to recognize the numerous local awards and scholarships, we ask for our award winners to stand at this time. More than 150 local award winners this year will benefit from over $120,000 in generous donations that will directly assist our graduates in pursuing their continuing education. Please refer to the program where you will find a complete list of the awards and recipients. On behalf of the Lenape Regional High School District, I would like to thank all of our local sponsors for their continued support of our students. At this time, please give a big round of applause and congratulations to all of our local award scholarship winners. Congratulations, you may be seated. It is now my honor and a distinct privilege to introduce our class of 2026 student speaker, Logan Heim.
Good evening, everybody. Quite often, I find myself thinking back to childhood memories of playing outside all the time, those sunny days in the backyard, throwing the ball around in my cool Spider-Man shirt, riding bikes around the neighborhood with no worries in the world, and no real concept of what life even is. Life was simple. The only thing we had to worry about was when Mr. Softy was coming that day. We like to call those times the good old days. Now, it feels like real life has started and will never be as carefree as we were when we were kids. This past year alone has been filled with the stress of considering the future beyond the walls of Shawnee High School, choosing a future career, applying to colleges, trade schools, military, and the workforce, and learning to manage finances. At the same time, we also had to keep up our grades, work, participate in sports and activities, and even maintain a social life. All of these powerful decisions and efforts have weighed on us in both exciting and daunting ways. In moments when we feel overwhelmed and stressed, we catch ourselves wishing we could go back to simpler times, back to the good old days. But if you ask our parents, they'll tell you their high school years were the good old days. Going to football games, being surrounded by friends, not worrying about kids, jobs, taxes, or what's for dinner tonight. Just pure, unbothered freedom. But these were also the same people who thought a phone bolted to a kitchen wall was cutting-edge technology. So I don't know if they are a reputable source, and I can't fathom how that was a prime of life, but apparently it was. And that's when you realize it's all about perspective. Parents, many of you tell us these next 4 years will be the best years of our lives, and that you wish you could go back to them. Others of you wish you could go back to when your kids were first born, where sleep wasn't really a thing and coffee practically kept you alive. Some even say they wish they could go back to the moment when their kids graduated high school. And as we grow older, we may occasionally keep looking back, considering if the best part of life has already passed us. I've done it constantly. Elementary school felt extremely confined, and it was the last place I wanted to be. In middle school, I ended up deeply missing elementary school, and I realized how awesome those times were. Then, when I got to high school, I wound up missing middle school even more because grades started to actually matter, and I couldn't just play Xbox for hours every day. And I do want to pause real quick and take a moment to recognize some important people in my life while I'm up here, because it would be a disservice to not give them a shout out in this special moment. First, I want to shout out my mom, dad, and brother Ryan. You guys have had a huge impact on my life, and I really do appreciate all the sacrifices and the large amount of love poured out to me. Secondly, a special one to my amazing girlfriend Nola and her entire beautiful family. You guys have been such a light in my life these past couple of years. I love you guys a ton. It is definitely important to pay attention to who has helped you get to where you are today and has watched you grow through it all. Looking back and reflecting is a good thing without being hyper-fixated on the past. At every stage of life, we have this habit of looking back with nostalgia or forward with anticipation, convinced that somewhere else in time is when life was or will be easier, happier, or more meaningful. But what if we're looking at this all wrong? What if the good old days aren't behind us? What if they're happening right now? Right now, we are proudly graduating from Shawnee High School. Right now, we are surrounded by people who love us unconditionally, cheering us on during one of the biggest milestones of our lives. Right now, we have the opportunity to step into our own unique futures with endless possibilities ahead of us. There's so much to be thankful for in this very moment. So maybe the key is to pause. Take a step back, look at your life from the outside. Appreciate where you are right now, because these are the good old days, and they don't ever have to fade into the past. They don't have to be something we only recognize years later. We have the opportunity to be in a constant flow of gratitude and appreciation for our days ahead. As we go on our own separate paths, let yourselves be captivated by the wonders of life in every waking day. It is now my pleasure to call Mr. Campbell back to the podium to give special recognition to our classmates who are entering the armed services. Thank you.
Thank you, Logan. It is now my distinct pleasure to recognize the students entering the armed services upon graduation. When I call your name, please stand and be recognized. These students are Stephen Collison, United States Coast Guard. Mason Davenport, United States Air Force. Santiago Estevez, United States Coast Guard. Jonathan Fry, United States Merchant Marine Academy. Maxwell Gassett, United States Naval Academy. Melissa Gomes, United States Air Force Academy. Matthew McElhenney, United States Air Force. Tyler Nichols, United States Marine Corps. Kira Pratt, United States Air Force. At this time, I would ask all current and former members of the armed services, please stand so we can honor you and recognize you for your service to our country. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce our next student speaker, Reagan Kearns.
I've never liked sharing my writing. I cringe when I turn in any written assignment. Something about it always feels a little vulnerable or even embarrassing. Now, this might seem a little ironic, not only because I'm standing here sharing something that I wrote, but because I'm going to spend the next few minutes talking about how embarrassment might not be such a bad thing. Many of you, especially those of you who know me well, may be sitting here thinking, oh yeah, this girl makes a fool of herself all the time. And that's fair, honestly, I do. And it's exactly how I got the opportunity to stand here today. I can't count the times I've told someone a story, either about myself or someone else, and heard them reply, ooh, that must have been so embarrassing. I usually just shrug in response. Honestly, I never really get why it would be. And even if it was embarrassing, who cares? At the end of the day, Miss Riddle doesn't remember me face planting at freshman year cheer tryouts. None of you remember that on the first day of sophomore year, I spilled a full bottle of water all over myself. And Mr. Osmond doesn't remember the times I've accidentally called him mom. Now, these are all smaller moments, but we've all had big ones too. We've all felt underqualified in front of someone that we deem important. We've all felt our stomachs tie up when we feel like we're underperforming when it matters most. We've all avoided eye contact with a teacher while turning in a big test that definitely didn't go as planned. We all know the feeling of cringing and wanting to disappear, and we let the fear of this emotion hold us back. And that fear then manifests as excuses. Oh, I'll start when my schedule clears up, or after I accomplish this goal. I think we all know that more often than not, these silent personal agreements are the way we protect ourselves and our egos. Not because we aren't capable, but because we're afraid to be vulnerable. I'm here to suggest that we may be looking at these emotions the wrong way. When you really think about it, you don't feel unsure when you stick to what you know. Embarrassment shows up when you put yourself out there, try something new, or reveal your true self unapologetically. So maybe the goal isn't to avoid this vulnerability, but to embrace it and to stop letting it decide what we're willing to do. Because years from now, we won't remember the moments we felt uncomfortable, but we will remember the opportunities we were too scared to take. Remind yourself that it isn't cringy to be ambitious. No part of working hard will ever be stupid or go to waste. Nothing is embarrassing about wanting a better life and chasing it. In the end, The biggest regret is letting the opinions of others control your life. So whatever comes next, I hope that we all stop waiting until we feel completely ready, because we probably never will. Try out for the team, take the interview, change your mind, ask the silly question, and take a risk, especially when it feels uncomfortable. If you feel embarrassed, good, be proud. It probably means you're being exactly who you're meant to be. Be full of cliches, tell corny jokes, love loudly, and have ambition. Most importantly, don't be afraid to make a fool of yourself. Don't be afraid to be yourself. I now have the honor of welcoming Mr. Bradley Bauer, Director of Programs and Planning for the Lenape Regional High School District, who will recognize Shawnee High School's class of 2026. Thank you.
Four years ago, you walked through the doors of Shawnee High School as freshmen, full of excitement, anticipation, and possibilities. Today, you sit before us as graduates, ready to begin the next chapter of your lives. The journey may have felt long at times, but moments like this remind us how quickly time passes. Take a moment to appreciate all that you've accomplished. Thank those who helped you get here, embrace this milestone, and look forward with confidence to what lies ahead. Wherever your paths lead, stay connected to Shawnee High School, and remember that you'll always be a part of this community. And now, for the time that you've all been waiting for, in my official capacity as a Lenape Regional High School District Administrator, I hereby certify to the Lenape Regional High School District Board of Education that the collective members of the Shawnee High School graduating class of 2026 have fulfilled all of the requirements prescribed by the state of New Jersey and the local Board of Education, and at this time earned the right to be awarded a Shawnee High School diploma. Mr. Stowe, Mr. Lee, and Mrs. Fitchett, it is my honor to present the members of the Shawnee High School graduating class of 2026. Congratulations, everyone. There's a long-standing tradition here at Shawnee of having two outstanding seniors receive their diplomas first, so that they may read the names of their fellow graduates. It is now my pleasure to introduce our presenters from Shawnee High School's graduating class of 2026. I present Sophia Coffer. And Colin Edward McGarrigle. Sophia and Colin will now be announcing the names of their fellow graduates as they receive their diplomas. Congratulations to everyone.
Good evening. It is our distinct honor to announce the names of the Shawnee High School's class of 2026. Marino Adams. Catherine J. Adamson. Cooper Adenolfi. Sunny Elena Albizu. Elena Sage Alba Hines. Louis Anthony Amiano III. Caden Arthur. Jackson Jerry Artman. Catherine G. Astalos. Jillian Atkinson. Ashley R. Attardi. Joseph Frank Augusta. Tyler Joseph Austin. Mackenzie Rose Bailey. Brandon C. Barreras Prada. Michael Anthony Bartasius. Jack Luciano Bavosi. Lily Katia Beach. Vienna Marie Benigno. Jack Lawrence Bereznicki. Mia Rose Bergman. Anthony Lewis Burney.
Katrina Bishara. Jessica Ann Bisty. Frank Bonfrisco. Garrett Borlaug. Rylan James Bouchard. Logan Bennett Bratz. Gabrielle May Bradfield. Sean V. Bradley II. Brooklyn Corinne Brainium. Ava Broderick. Madison Brownlee. Sophia Grace Bono. John Taylor Burton III. Richard Bustamante Ortiz. Casey Patrick Byrne. Lyle Patrick Byrne. Riley Michael Byrne. Xavier Caballero. Reese Michelle Caffery. Olivia Callahan. Elena Elizabeth Carnuccio. Matthew Carter.
Anthony James Casanova Barr. Rebecca Marie Casas. Taylor Lynn Cataldo. Carson Celia. Allison Key Chang. Joshua Scott Chappell. John Chen. Jonathan Chin. Samantha Chin. Leah Ann Christensen. Gavin Logan Christofferson. Cameron Grace Simonieri. Jenna Marie Ciotti. Chloe Estrella Sorelli. Renee Irene Clackett. Benna Clark. Layla Jane Clark. Ava Lorraine Cleaver. Joseph W. Cleaver. Kyle Klein. Jackson Malone Cogan. Braden Michael Collins.
Kelsey Collins. Stephen Samuel Collison. Dylan Jonathan Conklin. Gavin Daniel Cornelius. Charlotte Ann Coskery. Layton Coughlin. Maggie Cox. Jack Creaney. Robert Denton Cullen. Emma Chakowski. Jane Celine DeAndrea. Nathan DeVerso. Courtney Claire Davis. Tyler James Davis. Logan Eileen DeFulio. Alexander DeLega. Kevin DeLega. Anthony Joseph DeLellis. Isabel Grace Dembski. Frank Xavier DiBrienza V. Leo DiCavallucci. Romy Dion.
Maya Regina DiPiero. Elena Marie Dodson. Timothy James Doherty. Franklin R. Dove. Colin James Dowd. Darren Joseph Doyle. Mariana Annabella Drenko. Lauren Drexel. Madeline Rose Dubler. Matthew James Duffy. Olivia Ann Dunbar. Yanni Akadamatis. Jason Eline. Santiago Estevez. Ana S. Farinas. Cody W. Farrell. Lauren Grace Feely. Riley Marin Felix. Mabel Festa. Ian Francis Fiala. Dominic Richard Fitzpatrick. Clint Anthony Forrest.
Camille Beth Fote. Michael Joseph Francisco Jr. Jonathan Roger Fry. Giovanna Maria Futia. Sullivan Thomas Gamble. Lizette P. Garcia. Roderick Cole Joseph Garfield. Brielle Marie Garrett. Maxwell Gassick. Ava Gazera. Annalise Gerber. James Patrick Gilmartin II. Ashley Githens. Melissa Rose Gomes. Melody Rose Gomes. Madeline J. Goulburn. Lily Gove. Lucy Gove. Avalon Graver. K. J. Green. Joseph Green. Maya Jolie Groves.
Ava Lucille Garcino. Colette Marina Garin. Chase Andrew Halfman. Jackson Matthew Haney. Angela May Harris. Owen R. Harris. Tasha Elizabeth Hardy. Logan Wayne Heim. Mac A. Hano. Casper Hetzel. Owen James Hoyer. Alexis Wardwell Hummel. Alexander Hunt. Logan Highland. Marissa Ann James. Parker Jameson. Caden Daniel Jaworski. Peter James Jobs. Cecilia Adelina Johnson. Cole Samuel Johnson. Matthew Johnson. Gia Marie Jones.
Jacob Richard Jones. Madison Ash Jones. Sophia Claire Jones. Tucker John Jones. Allison Sarah Kaminer. Anuj Karnik. Andrew Keller. Sophia Marie Kelly. Gavin Kenny. Reagan Eileen Kearns. Kirk Kessler. Joshua H. King. Ewan Archer Kirby. Sydney Laurie Kirby. Natasha Kitchen. Alex Koptu. Stanislav Korchinski. Ava Emily Kornefel. Avery Bell Kornefel. Chase Adam Kowal. Olivia Rose Kren.
Madeline Ann Kuzmiez. Jack Lang. Marin Bryce Law. Olivia Ray Lacates. Joseph Edward Lido Jr. Leland Ray Lewis. Caden E. Lay Mayberry. Genevieve Grace Lobianco. Luke Christian Logan. Jayana Marissa Lopez. Giovanni Salvatore Lucania. Brett Michael Lumberg. Margaret Kelly Lutz. Jessica Liu. Francesca L. Maffey. Cielo Vu Mai. Jackson Thomas Managrassi. Thomas McEnany. Gabriel McCarthy. Madeline Emmy McCumsey. Zoe Joy McConnell. Carrie Elizabeth McCourt.
Shelby Jade McElwee. Gavin Michael McGuckin. Matthew Joseph James McElhenney. Molly Keegan McElhenney. Charlotte Rose McKinney. Kayla May Miley. Kaya Meshulam. Lena Marion Miles. Jacob Braddock Miller. Lucas Michael Miller. Chase Parker Mitchell. Naseem Mahajab. Lily Catherine Monahan. Shayla Catherine Moore. Braden Michael Morganti. Beverly Melissa Morrison. Isabella Morrison. Cameron Mowry. John Ryan Mosier. Emma Joyce Muckenfuss. Edward J. Najem.
Robert M. Napolitano, Jr. Erin Elizabeth Neustadt. Layla Bella Wynn. Talia Marie Nichols. Tyler D. Nichols. Jake Craig O'Connell. Jackson O'Connor. Lucille O'Connor. Patrick Anastasios Orfanos. Sarah Ottinger. Gabriel Ferdinand Padalina. Niempu Page. Nicholas Joseph Pansiera. Ava Rose Panto. Ayush Parekh. Peyton Michelle Parola. Harmi Patel. Ria Patel. Rudra D. Patel. Sienna Marie Patty. Lucas S. Pearson. Laura Pereira Silver.
Zoe Pickens. Ahmad Pierre Louis. Christian Ryan Pinto. Mia Grace Pinto. Edgar Leonel Pinto Lorenzana. Colin Pierkowski. Madison Pizarski. Vincent James Planterich. Isabella Pagoda. Aiden Michael Puretta. Shri Prabha Pothuraju. Brian Richard Potts. Brady Powell. Jordan Mercy Powers. Kira B. Pratt. Alexander A. Pulaski. Julia Ryan Poland. Jack Dylan Radwell. Sage Ron. Antonio Ramos. Romy L. Reagan. Julia Michelle Reardon.
Macy J. Reardon. Quinn Michael Riley. Claire Ann Reynolds. Angelina Marie Ritchie. Alex M. Richards. Christopher A. Rickert. Gianna Lee Rizzo. Brendan J. Rogers. Paul Vincent Romano. Wyatt Lawrence Rook. Mia A. Rourke. Tyler Rockowitz. Ella Marie Bertoli. Gianna M. Rotundo. Gio Rufino. Jacqueline Elizabeth Ryan. Sophia Elizabeth Ryan. Lily Joy Rikashevsky. Madeline Ann Sadusky. Genevieve Rose Sala. Samuel Scott Salvano. Madison Sancton.
Owen Daniel Sheets. Michael Anthony Shurin. Christopher Shalacy. James John Sholkoff. Hadley Grace Schreier. Alexander Shabelia. Jordan Max Segal. Julie Ann Siegel. Gina Sela. Kishan Shaw. Max James Shetman. Jake Robert Sherlock. Sophia Schaff. Willow Eva Schuff. William Evans Sickler. Shannon Mary Simons. Logan Victor Singh. Sharia Vikram Singh. Jaden Smallwood. Troy A. Smith, Jr. Emma J. Lee Smith Predmore. Lucas Joseph Solomon.
Emily Solomon. Quinn Sontag. Daniel J. Spataro, Jr. Emily Lynn Stashewski. Brandon Emilio Stewart. Gianna Rose Strome. Colin James Sullivan. Braden Christian Svensson. Tang Bing Sheen. Victoria Tepes. Tyler Jacob Thornton. Cole Matthew Tobias. Hunter Jonathan Trapp. Emma Catherine Travers. Zane Michael Trunzo. Olivia Ray Turner. Joseph L. Velasco Jr. Claire DePrince Valinsky. Colin John Wall. Ellie Francis Walsh. Evangeline Jane Weimer. Molly Elizabeth Wise.
Gianna Marie Welsh. Grace Wessel. Asher J. Williams. Sophia Marie Williams. Nathaniel Mark Wills. Alexandria Maria Wilson. Anya Wilt. Liam Vincent Winters. Madison Denise Weira. Tyler James Wolf. Madeline Warhatch. Ty Worrell. Bela Yadav. Chase Ryan Yakuboski. Julia Renee Zally. Congratulations, class of 2026. I would now like to call Senior Class President Julia Pullen back to the podium with Student Council President Colin McGarrigle to lead us in the passing of the flag.
Thank you, Sophie. Before we begin the tassel ceremony, I would like to continue a tradition that we began a few years ago. As Senior Class President, along with Colin McGarrigle, Student Council President, we would like to take the opportunity to pass on the senior flags to the class of 2027. This is our formal way of passing the torches to the senior leaders of next year. I would like to invite Maria DiGeronimo, Class of 2027 Senior Class President, and Cece Calvanese, Class of 2027 Student Council President, to the podium.
By passing these flags, we, the seniors, give our full confidence in the ability of the class of 2027 to continue to move Shawnee in their own direction. We hope that you will continue to encourage school spirit, be upstanders, and promote student involvement at Shawnee.
My final duty as Shawnee High School's senior class president is to lead you in the traditional tassel ceremony. Will Shawnee High School's class of 2026 please rise? At this time, please move your tassels from right to left. It is now my honor to graduate the class of 2026. Congratulations.